The reason why I think Conor McGregor deserves a rematch is not a matter of winning or losing. The question is, do I think he could potentially put forth a better showing? The answer is yes. Remember, he loses to Nate Diaz. He comes back, moves up 25 pounds, and beats him.
But Conor McGregor has already called me wanting a rematch.
This is not over, so there's dispute. There's got to be a rematch.
Is a rematch possible down the line?
Last 3 years, he have only one victory in amateur boxing, you know. How he deserve rematch? He tap. He begged me, please don't kill me, you know. And now he talk about rematch.
This is the main event of the evening. And now, for those in attendance and UFC fans watching around the world, this is the moment you truly all been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's
Look at him screaming at the corner.
I want to say sorry to Athletic Commission, Nevada, sorry to Vegas. I told you guys, these guys, not only him, his whole team and him, they tap machines. You know, I told you guys, when you put him wrong way, he gonna tap. You know, what happened today? Like, they call him two-time world champion, like 2 weight classes, but today he tap. And that's why, alhamdulillah, belt is here. Undisputed, undefeated UFC lightweight champion. And you know, I told you guys, everything I'm gonna change 6 October.
Alhamdulillah. I know you got this. They don't like this. Alhamdulillah.
The biggest fight in UFC history ended in absolute chaos. Prominent UFC figures, fans and journalists weighed in on the controversy. But is the outpouring of criticism against Khabib Nurmagomedov, the Muslim Dagestani native, fair play or the symptom of a racist double standard? This is renowned writer Talha Abdelrazak's take on it. After Khabib submitted Conor McGregor in the 4th round, Conor's training partner Dylan Dennis hurled abuse at the reigning champion, calling him a quote Muslim rat. The Russian fighter shocked the world by jumping over the cage in parkour-like fashion and starting a brawl with Conor's team. Conor, who was still recovering from the ground and pound, threw a punch at Khabib's entourage. Shortly after, he was attacked by 2 of Khabib's teammates. Both men and their teams were later escorted out of the building, as the violence spread amongst rival fans. In the post-fight presser, Khabib acknowledged his misconduct and apologized for his behavior. But this was definitely not the first unsportsmanlike conduct in this bitter rivalry. In April 2018, McGregor attacked the UFC bus that Khabib was in before his championship bout. The Irishman went as far as throwing a metal dolly through the bus window, causing harm to fellow fighters. But McGregor was let off the hook by the UFC and ordered to perform 5 days of community service. Despite the intense media criticism, the scenes were later used in the promotion for the Khabib-McGregor fight. Even more controversial were UFC promoter Dana White's comments. He initially condemned McGregor, but went on to justify and downplay what McGregor did by stating, "This is just the kind of guy the Irish fighter is." McGregor had claimed that Khabib and his team had slapped one of his team members, Artem Lobov, but video evidence tells another story. In the lead up to the fight, McGregor added insult to injury by going after Khabib's origins, family and religion. He went after the Dagestani people's history of persecution. He insulted Khabib's father for having ties with the Chechen leader Ramazan Kadyrov. He mocked his religious belief by offering him alcohol and calling him a backward.
I never drink. You're mad backwards. Yeah, dead when I get my hands on you.
He continued his Islamophobic rant by calling his manager Ali Abdelaziz a quote terrorist rat.
Ali Abdelaziz, mad terrorist. Terrorist snitch. Ali.
And even linking him to the 9/11 attacks. This wasn't the first time McGregor used violent intimidation and racism as part of his game. He has in the past taken belts off opponents, he's thrown water bottles at pressers, and made inexcusable racist comments. Despite his behavior, McGregor has been championed by the UFC as a great performer, showman, champion, and even compared him to the likes of Muhammad Ali. Meanwhile, Khabib's behavior is vilified as someone who has completely let down UFC fans' expectations of a champion. The drama now continues with the Nevada State Athletic Commission starting an investigation into the post-fight brawl. It has withheld Khabib's fight purse while McGregor got paid. Also due is a decision by the UFC with regards to Khabib's belt and his potential suspension. But the question remains, can Khabib's actions be compared to those of McGregor? And if so, is there truly a discriminatory double standard in the sport and the ensuing media hype?